Absolutely, it is about policy, but it is about the failure of this government. A failure that's seen our unemployment rise to 157,000. 100,000 New Zealanders leave this country permanently for Australia. Wages a fraction of the rate of increase of prices. That's not a record to be proud of.
Why do you think this message can't get through? Why do you think all these facts have been out and about for a while? Why can't you get them through?
I think as people go into the polling booth in the weeks leading up to that, they're going to be thinking about those issues, and they're going to be thinking about assets. You can see everywhere you go in the country how strongly New Zealanders feel against selling our precious assets. This election is a referendum on the sale of assets, and Labour won't sell them. John Key will.
The only name in there though is John Key. I mean, that's a pretty personal attack.
Not a personal attack, no. What we're talking about is an attack on the record of this government and the role that we have, quite rightly, to hold the government to account. That's what I'm doing.
You say he came in on the back of the referendum though and has failed to deliver on them.
I think that John Key and the national government has failed to deliver on the economy. You see that in every statistic that I've raised with you. Higher unemployment, higher prices, lower real wages, more New Zealanders leaving this country than ever before, a double credit rate downgrade.
How is National's popularity in government tied to PM's personal credibility with the voters? That seems to be what you're targeting.
What I'm targeting is the failure of the policy of this government to deliver a brighter future. It's no good promising it for the future when for the last 3 years John Key and National has failed to deliver. We've gone backwards, not forwards.
But you're tying it on the PM rather than the party as a whole, because I didn't hear Bill English's name mentioned much in there.
Look, this is a responsibility of the Prime Minister and the party that he leads. He has not delivered for New Zealand. All of the statistics show that.
What do you make of that slogan, for a brighter future?
What it indicates is that in the last 3 years we've had anything but a brighter future. We've had blighted lives, more children being raised in poverty, more people struggling to make ends meet because lower middle income earners haven't been compensated for by the rise in prices.
In the speech you said there's nothing to be, quote was, there's nothing to be smug about these facts and figures. What do you mean about that? What do you mean by that?
Well, I think what we need is not glib or smug answers that we're going to have a brighter future. We need to look at the track record of the government. This track record does not stand up to scrutiny.
Do you think John Key is smug? Do you think John Key is smug?
I think all we've had from the national government is smug and glib answers. The track record speaks for itself. This country's gone backwards. Most New Zealanders are finding it tougher with the rising cost of living, not easier. And too many of our kids are living in poverty. We've got to do something about it.
Are you saying John Key is smug?
I'm saying that the claims that John Key has made about the success of the economy don't stand up to scrutiny.
Will it be a brighter future under Labour?
Absolutely it will be, because we've said that we're going to take the tough decisions for the future, not the easy decisions for today. We've set out what needs to be done to get our economy running, to create the jobs, to lift the wages, to make life better, not for some New Zealanders, but all New Zealanders.